1982, I had the great privilege of being with a group of people who wanted to share this experience of walking pilgrimage. The walking pilgrimage experience they gained from walking to Jasna Góra, the shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa. But now this group of people wanted to bring it to Canada, to share this tradition here. So we started off in mapping our route, drawing a line from Martyr's Shrine down to St. Teresa's Parish in New Toronto. Beginnings were tough. We really didn't know what to expect, how we'd be welcomed, how far can we walk, what do we really need on this pilgrimage. We walked, and some days we walked 42 kilometers, other days 15 kilometers. Some days we were greeted warmly by people, allowing us to stay in their fields, welcoming us into their homes. Yet at other times, we lived the gospel message of having to shake the dust off of our feet where we were not welcome. But on Saturday, the last day of the pilgrimage, we entered the shrine with 18 people. The joy that we had as we walked the stairs maybe came to an end of that year's pilgrimage, but in all of our hearts we knew that this was now going to be the beginning of a great tradition. And a tradition it truly became. A few years later, young people, mostly from Mississauga, St. Maximilian Kolbe Parish, came and started joining. 100, 150 groups from Kitchener, Cambridge, Georgetown, Brampton. And I'd like to say that these groups were not Polish-speaking, they were English-speaking groups. The vision, the tradition, now has grown into others. A lot bigger than the 18 people that very first year. But why would people want to go on pilgrimage? Who are these people? They are people who are young, they're people who are old, they're people in baby carriages, families walking together. Young people in search of meaning in their life, in search of answers to questions. Others walking in thanksgiving, wanting to say thank you to God for prayers that have been answered, whether that be a new job, maybe answers to life questions. All of these people walk on pilgrimage. Some may walk with the intentions of others who are not well, who are ill. You speak to some of these people at the beginning and they have their doubts, whether they can walk another kilometer. And sometimes their feet are so sore, you wonder whether they will make that next hill, or whether they will make it to the night stop. Yet at the night stop, especially on Saturday, you see these people and you shake your head and you wonder. Only through the grace of God, possibly a miracle, has got these people here. I wonder, is it a miracle? So now I turn to you. How do you get involved? One way is to come on the pilgrimage. Come and experience it. Let your life never be the same. If you're not able to come and join us physically, come join us spiritually. Number one, pray for us. Pray for the pilgrims who are walking. Pray for all of those organizers who are putting this together. You may want to sponsor one of our trucks, sponsor our portable toilets, our walkie-talkies. You may want to sponsor one of our delicious meals that we receive at night, or possibly coffee in the morning. There's so many different ways for you to get involved. We spoke of the joy and the peace that is seen on the faces of pilgrims as they come to the shrine, as they leave the shrine. What exactly is this joy and peace that they receive? It is God's joy. It is God's peace. Only the joy, only the peace that God can give. It is that God who's been walking with us our whole lives, whether it's 2 years old or 80 years old, we have walked with this God walking with us. And now on this pilgrimage invites us to meet Him once again, to meet Him, to receive His joy, His peace, His healing, to be welcomed as a daughter, a son who is loved. Welcome home, my daughter. Welcome home, my son. You are loved. I love you. And it is that brings the joy and the peace. I've talked about involvement and maybe talked about too much about sponsorship. What I really want to speak to you about is for you to know how we can't wait for you to be part of this pilgrimage. We truly reach out to you and invite you to come, to be part of this wonderful group of people that walk from the Greater Toronto area to Martyr's Shrine. Walk for an hour, walk for a day, but come. Truly come. Know that you are welcome. Know that bring your friends, bring your families, bring all your neighbors, bring everybody. Just know that you are welcome, and we look forward to embracing you as part of our family, and part of the community that we call Walking Pilgrimage.
Bo góry mogą stąpić i pagórki się zachwiać.